Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Thriving Show. My name is Jared. The Thriving Show is a weekly gathering helping everyday people thrive, mind, body, and spirit. The Thriving Show is brought to you by Lavelle Thrive and the thrivingblog.com. Go to the thrivingblog.com/get started to find out about Lavelle Thrive's 8-week experience and how you can get started on your way to better health. With me is Jason Stewart, as he is every week. Jason, how's it going?
Going good. How's everybody else?
It's been a crazy week. I've started a new job with a new client, so things have been nuts at my house. The last 3 or 4 days have been a huge time suck, which is a good way for me to go into our first segment, which is our weekly check-in for health. We're trying out a format for our show, which I think is going to get better and better as we go on. So this first section is checking in with each other on how we're doing with our diet and exercise. Jason, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. I have lost 6 pounds in a week. Staying focused on my diet as best as I can. I do have little slips in here and there, but that's okay. I don't overdo it. But the scale has shown results. I started at 254. I'm to 247, so I'm doing real good.
That's awesome. I haven't really measured my weight in a while. It's been a while since I've gotten on the scale. I will say that as far as my diet's concerned, it's gotten a lot better this week. We haven't been eating out as much, and that helps out a lot. And I think it's really helped a lot with my energy. Whenever you eat out a lot, you just kind of lag down all the time. I've been so cooped up in the office all week that I hadn't been able to really get out and do some exercising, but I have resumed doing yoga again, which is a huge benefit for my back. Oh my gosh, it's so therapeutic to me too. I don't know why I don't do it more often, but I've got that going on. Trying to get out and go on more walks with my kids and that sort of thing as well. So that's where I'm at as far as that is concerned. You do yoga too, Jason, right?
That's correct. I do. I'm going to share a little bit about that later.
Okay, well that's cool. We'll get to that later on. In this first segment with me, this is my segment. I'm just going to break it down as we go, just to get through it this week, and then we'll just flow into it naturally in subsequent weeks. We talked last week about a weird brain trick that wreaks havoc on our ability to follow through with diet and exercise. And what it does is it trips you up and causes you to go after an old behavior that you used to engage in. And we got to the end of the show, and we were talking about ways that you can overcome that. It's called an extinction burst, where your body wants to, at one last burst of I would say is just one last chance to eliminate a behavior from going extinct. So like if you were used to eating junk food all the time and you eliminated it, your brain would try to trick you into going after that old behavior again. We went over some ways that you can help that habit, and one of them we touched on was getting a support system in place. And I just wanted to read an article or parts of an article that I came on why it's important to have a support system in place. I know it's important for me in my life. The more people that I have that I can rally around and that can rally around me, it helps me get better results in my life, not only for my health, it's helped in my business and with a lot of other things. Wouldn't you agree, Jason?
Oh, yeah. Yes, for sure.
And we talked last week, Jason and I are a good system, a good support system for each other. He and I met on the internet, and we started this show together. And I really rely on Jason because as business partners and in health, it helps out. And so Jason and I are internet friends. We haven't really met in person, but we still are friends and support each other. So there's hope for those of you who think there may not be anybody out there for you that really really believes in what you're doing or really supports you. If you're the only person in the house that's trying to live a healthier life, there's always people that you can reach out to. I know it helps me out a lot. So I read an interesting blog from Ladies, I think it was Ladies Health or Women's Health. Let's see here. Yeah, womenshealthmagazine.com. And it talks about a study that they did where they compared Weight Watchers versus people trying to lose weight on their own. It says, for the study, which was commissioned by Weight Watchers, researchers from Baylor College of Medicine monitored 292 overweight individuals as they participated in a 6-month weight loss trial. Participants in the Weight Watchers group had access to weekly group support meetings, the Weight Watchers website, and the Weight Watchers mobile app. And just a disclaimer, we're in no way affiliated with Weight Watchers. It tracks, the Weight Watchers mobile app tracks physical activity and food intake, and the other group had no outside help. By the end of the study, the people in the Weight Watchers group had lost on average 5% of their initial weight, while on average the other group less than 1% of their original weight. Study authors say that the social support aspect of Weight Watchers was key to the dieter's success. Craig Johnson, PhD and researcher in the Department of Medicine at Baylor, said it's not to say that it can't be done, but losing weight on your own is a very difficult thing to accomplish. And that goes back to what we were talking about, fighting the extinction burst. It's hard to overcome that on your own without some sort of help. And it said finding weight loss programs that work for you puts you around people who can support and motivate you. So I find that very interesting, that there is such a big difference between trying to do it on your own and trying to do it more in a group setting. So think about that whenever you're on your journey to better health. And sometimes it takes being around other people just to get motivated. I know that's been the case for me before. Getting your family on board, getting everybody together and sharing the group, sharing the vision of what you're trying to do. I know, my wife and I are talking more and more about making healthier decisions in our diet as we get older. I'm still a young guy, and I'm not the picture of slimness, as you can see, but the older we get, the more we try to make those decisions together. Jason, do you have that with your wife where you can kind of talk about your diet a little more and kind of eat together and that sort of thing? I know it's not always easy, and I know it hasn't been for us, but have you started having that conversation?
Oh, yes. There for a long time, she was not on board for a diet at all. So, but I was still trying to do it. It's very hard if you don't have your spouse on board with you. It's going to be so much harder because you're going to watch her eat things that you want to eat that you can't eat yet. And but here lately she's been a lot better about it, and so we've been trying to eat more healthy together, and that's helping me out a lot.
Oh yeah, and it can be difficult. It can be difficult to get your whole family on the same page. Not only health wise, but also economically. It's not economical to eat all different meals all over the place and try to eat healthy food at the same time. But yeah, it's a group effort, and the more you can get your family on board, the more that you can follow through, and the more you can reach out to other people that are in the same boat as you, the better off you're going to be. So really, that's about all I had for this week, Jason. I'm a little underprepared this week just because of everything that's going on. What do you got?
Did you have an ad break?
Oh yeah. This would be the spot in the show we'd normally have an ad. We don't have any advertisers for our show just yet, but I would like to say that you should visit thethrivingblog.com/get-started to check out Lavelle Thrive's line of products in their 8-week experience. The 8-week experience is a set of 3 products, right, Jason? 3 products.
Yes. Well,
3 products.
We actually have more. there's actually more products, but there are 3 core products, yes.
Yeah, 3 core products of the Thrive M capsules or W capsules, whether you're a man or a woman. The Thrive Premium Lifestyle Mix, which is a shake-like shake-like drink, and the DFT patch, the Dermal Fusion patch, which is the first of its kind on the market, and the patent is still pending on that. Is that right, Jason?
That's correct.
So the big 3 that will get you through the 8-week experience will help you with weight loss, appetite management, mental clarity, and a host of other things to get you through and on your way to better health. So that is our spot for this week. And Jason, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, awesome. On this segment, I just want to talk to you about a little bit of exercising that I do. I was going to talk about the yoga that I've been doing, and I learned about this on Shark Tank. If you guys watch Shark Tank, Diamond Dallas Page came up with this. I don't know if you can see it. DDP Yoga, and just his story alone really intrigued me because I could relate to his backstories. He was a wrestler, threw his back out, threw 2 discs out, which I have out, 2 discs. They told him he'd never wrestle again. Long story short, he started doing yoga. He created doing the yoga in his own type of format somewhat. And here you are, he has a DDP Yoga. It's helping so many other people. And he also went back to wrestling. I forgot to tell you about that. But he went back to wrestling for like 4 or 5 more years after that. And so I just want to, we get nothing for this program. I just wanted to share what I'm doing with you. When I purchased it, it was $89. I got, there's 2 discs in here. Let me see that. That's the starter disc. And then here's another, after you do it for a while longer, you go to disc 3 and 4. And then I got a bonus disc. And I think there's 2 discs in there too. Yep, there's 2 discs in there as well. I haven't got to the bonus disc yet or anything, but I have been doing the yoga. I think it's an awesome program. So if you're interested in the easy yoga, that it makes you sweat, but you're just you're not doing a physical run or anything. It's amazing what this workout does for people. There's this guy. Go ahead.
The DDP yoga, it's kind of a mixture of yoga as well as like some cardio stuff mixed in too. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess you could say. But he shows you standing still with all your muscles engaged, how much your heart rate goes up. If you wear a heartbeat monitor, it's amazing. You're not even moving. You're just flexed. Your whole body's flexed. Your hips, your legs, your arms, you're just flexed. And your heart rate jumps up to where you're actually burning fat. It's amazing. You gotta try it.
I know what I found. What I found interesting about what yoga I've done is that it's not only does it get the heart rate up, but it's relaxing at the same time, which is an odd combination. It's very therapeutic. You get the same thing from the DDP yoga?
Yeah, the breathing alone helps you relax and get that stress out of, it's just relaxing. Another thing is there's this guy, I'm going to look at his name here. His name is Arthur Boorman. Google him on YouTube. He's got an amazing story. He was he jumped out of airplanes in the Army, crippled his back. He was told he never would walk again. He's running now, and he's lost so much weight just from this program. So check that on YouTube somewhere. Find that out. His name is Arthur Boorman. So that's just what I've been doing. There's also, they have a diet plan in here you can use. It's a gluten-free program. It shows you how to do the workouts. Let me see. How to do all the workouts. When you start off doing it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then as you go along, you get a little bit more advanced. But it's super easy to get started. with it. I don't know if the diet plan. I like the diet plan. I did do it, and I did lose weight with it. It's really strict. But other than that, that's all I have for the getting moving and exercise for this week.
All right, what are we eating this week?
Okay, we'll go over this week's meal plan. I like this one. We've had it. We've made this actually 3 or 4 times. Barbecue chicken pizza. We kind of find out we was making our own dough there for a while. You can do that, make it gluten-free or a whole wheat dough. But I found it easier just to go to Kroger's and buy, when it's already pre-made, just buy a whole wheat one. Then you just add barbecue sauce. Let's see, this diet calls for 3 ounces of barbecue sauce, 1 cup grilled roasted chicken, half cup sliced red onion, half a cup of diced pineapple, 3 ounces of mozzarella cheese. Preheat your oven to 450. Spread the barbecue sauce, make the pizza. You guys know how to do all that. You need to have one of these though. It's bake on a pizza stone. You can do it on a cookie sheet, but on a pizza stone it makes it more crispy. We actually have one of them, and it does an awesome job. After that, you remove it from the oven, you eat it. It's real simple. I mean, I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. Can you see it, Jared?
Yeah, it looks good.
It is good. But that recipe came from the Daniel Plan cookbook. There's a lot of good plans in this book that I really like. We've tried a lot of the meals. Some of them my wife didn't care for, but about everything we've made out of it, I loved. But that's this week's recipe of the week.
Awesome. That sounds really good. So, you got any big plans for the week for fitness? You got any goals that you want to hit this week? 6 pounds last week. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to lose at least 5 pounds a week. I think that's pretty, a pound a day. Well, a little less than a pound a day. Weekends are always harder, You like to get that one cheat day in there somewhere. I mean, I think that's important to get the one, not a cheat day, but a cheat meal. Try to stay focused on getting moving. Just getting to going outside, go for a walk. If it's too cold to do that, buy an exercise program. You can get them for like $5, $10 anywhere, Walmart or wherever, just to get moving and get some exercise in your body. My weight loss goal is going to be 5 pounds for next week. My goals, I'll share with you what my goals are. I think goal setting is a really high thing to do. One of the first things you need to do when you start a diet. My goal is to, in 1 week, lose 5 pounds. In a month, I like to lose 15 pounds in a month. In 90 days, I want to lose 30 pounds. Within 6 months, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. So I'm expecting to get to my goal weight within 6 months, if not sooner.
6 months, 50 pounds.
Yep, that's my goal.
All right. You know what? I think I'm going to set the same goal for myself. 6 months, 50 pounds. You and I are going to hold each other accountable to that. How about that?
Sounds good to me. It's real important to set your goals and have that mindset when you start a diet. I mean, it's something you have to do. I mean, because you can't do it once alone. You need a workout buddy or a person that's going to do the diet with you, if your spouse or girlfriend or whoever, and just grow together and help each other. And it's all about goal setting.
Yeah, I want to point this one out, and it's easy to overlook. For me, I have little kids. I have a 7-year-old and I have a almost 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Put down the phone and get in the floor with them and roll around a little bit.
Yeah, let's just get moving.
Get moving. Anything you can do to get moving.
Get off the couch. Get away from that TV.
All right, I think that's all we have for this week. I would like to remind everybody to go out and check out the thrivingblog.com/get-started to check out Lavelle's fine line of health and wellness products. It's making the difference in thousands of people's lives. in their health and also in their finances. And you can check out that piece on our website too, thethrivingblog.com/get started. A link will be included below. And don't forget to click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do this show as well as do some other videos that are going to help you on your way to total health, mind, body, and spirit. For the Thriving Blog, I'm Jared Tullis. Jason, you got anything else for us?
This is Jason Stewart. I will see you on the next side.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.